Hello, everyone. This is going to be the interview with Jemini Hanwi, and I'm gonna. Takes me a moment to get her on here, so I started early. So that we can work through any technical difficulties. Wow. Let's see if that works. Tagged. I think that worked. Nope. All right, we're just working how to make this happen. There we go. Gemini is watching. All right, I'm going to put you on here. Gemini should be happening here momentarily. There we go. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me know if you need me to put headphones on. I can grab those if need be.
Okay, it sounds. There's an echo.
There's an echo. There is? Okay, yeah. Let me grab them.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was just out at the park, so I'm in today, so I'm just in my car.
That's great. Thank you for taking time to join us.
Okay, sorry. I just had my headphones. I have to see where did I put them away. Yep. Sorry about that.
Yep. It's okay.
That's okay. Where am I?
Those little buggers disappear sometimes.
I was just using them on a phone call. Someone had called me asking about the business that we're doing. Yeah, so that was fun. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to be doing an interview in a minute. I've got to get into my car. I seriously don't. Oh, I'm sitting on them. Yep. Here we go.
Thank you. There.
Awesome.
That's much better. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah. So welcome. I'm so happy you could join us. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thanks to be here.
Yeah. So I would love really just to start. You've told me little bits and pieces about your story, like why you joined this business, what was interesting to you about this business. So please, tell us what brought you here.
Cool. Well, my story is that I was a hairstylist for 25 years.
Yep.
I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. But I got carpal tunnel, like really, really bad, and tendonitis in my elbow. And I also had a birth injury. Basically, I couldn't stand up all day and work anymore, and I couldn't cut hair anymore. And my last couple months of doing hair, I literally was in so much pain, like all day, and had to just kind of like pretend like I was fine.
Right.
So I knew that I was going to have to change careers. And what I did was I started researching how to make passive income online.
Yep.
And there are 101 different ways to do it. So I was kind of sold on the idea of blogging as a way that I was going to do this. And I took a blogging course. I set up a blog for interior design, which is one of my other businesses. And right at that time, I came across high ticket coaching, which is something I also wanted to integrate into my interior design business. So I jumped into that and I launched a program. I learned all about online funnels and digital marketing and Facebook ads and how to show up online and how to work with an offer and how that all works.
Yep.
And then while I was launching my program, I ran across my friend Brooke March in a coffee shop. And our connection is I used to cut her hair sometimes.
Oh, wow.
So I said, hey, how's it going? And she said, great. I'm doing this amazing digital marketing business and I'm loving it. I'm also getting to just work on myself and do all this amazing personal development. And I get paid to do it. And I said, awesome. I'm doing this coaching program and that sounds really cool. I'd love to learn more. So she, sent me the information and it took me a couple months to be able to have the bandwidth to watch it, but I watched it and I was like, oh my God, this is genius. Like This is such a cool system and vehicle that's set up to create success. They teach you how to do everything step by step.
Yeah.
And there's different ways to make money, you know, within that platform. There's different ways that you can go, and you can also use this digital marketing and affiliate marketing education to put towards any offer. So I was like, this will be great for my coaching business, you
Yep.
know, to just like add to what I've already learned,
Yep.
and different ways to market myself, and you know, to show up as a leader, and to show up online, and to show up as an expert. So I love it. It's amazing. It's so inexpensive to join. I've paid a lot of money to learn with other mentors,
Yep.
and this is pretty much almost free. You know, it's like amazing. We get, I don't know, like over $10,000 in coaching.
Wow.
We
Yep.
get over $10,000 in like a program that's set up to teach you what to do.
Yep.
And then there's other programs that you can join within the business. It's just amazing. The online community is amazing.
Wow.
I've made friends all over the world. I've actually gotten to meet one of our Australian friends who came over here and ended up in
Wow.
Santa Cruz. I met another friend who was traveling in Europe, who's from the States, but she was traveling in Europe, and she came down to Santa Cruz and saw me, and we went for a hike.
Oh,
And I
fantastic.
mean, it's so cool. It's like I'm not just like seeing people, you know, online far away. I'm actually getting to connect with them
Yep.
because, you know, we draw each other in, and I look forward to going and visiting, you know,
Yeah.
other people wherever they are as well. So
So I
that's
love
exciting.
this transition that you made from hairstylist to, digital entrepreneur, which is amazing. Like, what would you say to other people that might be listening to this? Like if they didn't, because you had been paying money to get coaching and
Yeah.
hired mentors. So if someone didn't have that phase of this and just went straight into the digital marketing piece of it, um, is that feasible? Like, what would that be
Totally,
like for people?
totally, totally. Because the digital marketing platform that we use
Yep.
teaches you step by step, you know, how to market an offer. It
Yep.
teaches you, you know, how to do copywriting, how to do funnels, you know, how to speak about your offer, how to, you know, how to do podcasting, how to do interviews, how
Yep.
to do everything. So they really teach you step by step. So you could be a total newbie and understand and implement, you know, each thing step by step.
Yep.
It's not hard. It does take time. It does take work.
Yep.
It's not a get rich quick scheme.
Yep.
This is like a legitimate, you know, business that you've got to put time into and energy, and you learn the skills, you implement them, and then you get the results.
Yep.
So it's really like an investment into your education and your skill set, and you can use those skills, you know, to be hired as a freelance digital marketer, or to be hired by other businesses, or to use for any offers that you have as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, for me as a full-time single mom, what I love about this business is my time is freed up. I used to have to see clients in the salon. I could not ever leave for very long. You know, like if
Sure.
I, you know, for example, if I wanted to take a 2-week vacation, that meant that that's $2,500 or more that I was not earning
Sure.
at the salon for those 2 weeks. Plus, I'd probably have to pay another 2,500 or more to go
Right.
on vacation. So it's like there's like at least five, six, $7,000 out the drain because I want to take a 2-week vacation. So you know what? I never took 2-week vacations.
I
I
can
didn't go on
imagine.
vacation. I would just have to go to work, you know?
Yep.
And I mean, I loved my work, but I didn't get to take time off. Like I would like even go to work like sick half the time, you know,
Wow.
because it's like I couldn't afford it. It was like, oh, a day at work would be like there's a $500 day like gone.
Right.
So you know, I would show up. So I was very location dependent. And as a person who loves to go world traveling and loves to have freedom and is a free spirit, that was really, hard on me in certain ways. I mean, I found little ways around it and took day trips and things, but I really want to go back into exploring the world and being able to like go to Portugal for 2 months or go down to Tulum
Wow.
for a month or go back to Greece for a month or
Yep.
whatever, and just like have that freedom. And this business allows you to have the freedom to travel, to work from anywhere. Today I
Wow.
was sitting in the park doing some work on oops doing some work on my phone. I mean, like, how
Yep.
cool is that?
Yep.
I can work in town, I can work at my house, a friend's house, I can go to a coffee shop. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's so freeing to have that location independence and to be able to work on my terms and my hours when I
Yep.
want to, which
What?
means I get more self-care. I can go on my
Yeah.
daily walks. I can do yoga. I can double up. I can do the dishes and listen to coaching calls, like
Yep.
it's amazing.
What an amazing opportunity for a single mom to have that in her life and to be able to spend more time with your child too. I'm
Yes.
guessing. Yeah.
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 Yeah. It
Quality time
definitely,
when you're taking
yeah,
care of
more,
yourself.
yeah. Yes, more quality time is amazing. And yeah, and it's great, having checks come in the mail and having money being deposited into my business account,
Yeah.
like it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. And Brooke is saying yes to location independence. Yay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's such a contrast to, the way our world has been is about let's show the world how busy we are, right?
Right.
Like we're busy, and that is like a signal of success. And now as women, we get to show, because we've done it all for so
Right.
long. And now we get to show up and say, no, I'm going to take care of myself and I'm going to nurture myself so I can be better at what I do and loving my family and enjoying myself and following my passions and my dreams. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I
Yeah.
agree with you
Yeah.
completely.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So you also mentioned about the personal development piece. Like, what are you personally getting out of that? Like, what's your some of your takeaways on personal development?
So, well, personal development is something that is an ongoing process. And to me, personal development is the same as spiritual development. So, it's actually embodying the practices and things that you learn
Hmm.
and bringing them into your reality, and really creating your whole life as a sacred space,
Yeah.
where you operate in integrity and you operate from a space of really, yeah, bringing in love and connection, and just breaking through the illusion of separation that we're all taught
Yeah.
to believe in, and really just coming back to ourselves and coming back to what we have to offer and give and share and
Yeah.
connect in with.
Yeah. That's amazing. And we all need more of that for sure. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that.
yeah. You're
And
so welcome.
yeah, and so what would you say, what is your vision for what you want to do with this work and with, having this opportunity on your lap and getting to do it and earning more income and having more personal development? Like, what's your vision for yourself in your life?
So many visions.
Or
so
maybe just pick one dream that is coming true for you or because of it.
So, well, I mean, I have many things on my list. So, I live in Santa Cruz, California, which is one of the most expensive places on the planet.
Yeah.
And, to buy just a regular 3-bedroom home that doesn't need to be completely remodeled is about $1.5 million.
Wow.
So, one of my goals is I want to be able to buy a house here in Santa
Yeah.
Cruz. I also want to invest in real estate around the world. I want to invest in property in Tulum, Mexico,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure other places. So I want to be able to have, investment capital and money coming in. I want to be able to invest in my future, and invest in growing money through the stock market,
Hmm.
and having investments. I want to set up really like a legacy for my daughter. I want to be able to do all of my passion projects. I want to be able to give back. They say that we vote with our dollars,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to give to the charities and causes that are on my heart and
Yeah.
that really speak to me, and not just like, oh, I can give like $100. I want to be able to be like, here's 100,000,
Wow.
or here's 500,000. Like I want to have that kind of wealth that where I can really make a difference in the world. That's super important for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I also see myself being able to hire like a full-time nanny tutor that can travel around with me and my daughter, so that when
Wow.
we do go world traveling, she can have a really amazing, cool education. But I don't have to necessarily be the one who teaches her.
Sure.
But that way we can travel together, and be anywhere. And
Yeah.
so I want her to have that the experience that the world is a beautiful, safe place, and that people all over the world are absolutely beautiful and can be trusted, and have so much to share and offer. So I want her to see that firsthand.
Sure.
Because if you don't travel, you don't know. You just hear
Right.
whatever you hear in the horrible stories in the news,
Right.
and that's not how the world is.
Right.
So I want her to see like the world is amazing and beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm sure I have so many different fun, creative business ideas that I'd love to be able to seed. And I mean, I could just go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so many
amazing.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, do you still ever cut hair, or is that like totally not an option for you anymore? Or
done,
just like no
totally done.
interested, not interested at all?
It's not good for my body,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
not going back. Yeah, that
Okay.
that 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 bridge is burned. Like,
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's done. And yeah, moving all my businesses online has been the best choice that I've made. And I seriously did 2 years of research on
Wow.
this, and really like went deep into like figuring out what different things could work for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been an amazing, beautiful journey, and
Wow.
I've been putting the work in, and I'm seeing the rewards, and it
Wow.
feels really good.
Good for you. I mean, that's an amazing story of just how you could turn around that situation and
It could have
benefit
been
in a
really
beautiful
scary.
way. Yep. For
Yeah, it could
sure.
have been really scary. Like, I know a lot of people that have had health reasons or health things come up, and I've watched them really struggle, and I'm not having to struggle.
Yep.
Like, I saw that something was happening, and I made a plan, and it's
Wow.
working.
Well,
And
good
I'm
for you.
using, an online vehicle that works for me.
Right.
So it makes it easy. This is like seriously the easiest business I've ever had. Like, it's
Wow.
fun.
Wow. That's great to
Yeah.
hear. Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep it short for people because I know people
Okay.
have busy lives, but thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, and let us know too if you watch this on replay as well, and any thoughts you might have. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'm sure we'll do this again another time.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye.
Gemini. Bye.